What up, ladies and gents? I hope you're having an amazing day. So in today's video, we're going to learn how to order parts from AllThingZJDM. And I think I want to turn this into a series where every couple months I'll make an updated version of this video, because I feel like the group is only going to grow more and more. Like right now we're getting into container shipping, like clip cars and scooters and stuff like that. And to be honest, I have no idea how to do that. So this video, we're really just going to focus on like UpGarage, Buyee, Yahoo auctions, when to post the links, where to post the links, who should ask for certain things, and kind of just like an overall consensus of how to order parts from Japan, how to search for parts in Japan, and all that good jazz. So let's get into the video. So first and foremost, who is AllThingZJDM? AllThingZJDM is a small business that's currently based in Japan, and his goal really is just to share his love and passion for all things JDM. So I've seen people in the group order Pokemon cards. VTech Turtle wanted a green Starbucks cup. Yes, it's 90% JDM stuff like car parts and stuff like that, but technically it's really just exporting all things JDM. So the first store we're going to go over is UpGarage. UpGarage, if you don't know, is basically like a secondhand resale store for car parts. They have some new parts every now and then, but basically how it works is that if I live in Japan, I can go there with a set of TE37s. I would go there, drop it off, they'll give me $500, and then the next day it'll be $750 to $1,000. It's basically somewhere to just dump parts over there. They do that for everything: audio, rims, tires, lights, seats, kind of really anything you think of. I even seen like Miata hardtops on there. So whatever you can think of is basically like a secondhand like thrift shop basically for car parts. So here's how the website looks. It's upgarage.com-en for English. I use Google Chrome because it makes everything a lot easier, translate straight to English. But for example, I'll look up some car supplies right here, right? We'll click this. Let's say you want to get some rims. You would click wheel. And the way I do it, maybe not the best way, but the way I do it is that you see like this where it says 15s, 16s, 14s. If I'm looking for 14s and I don't have like a specific rim I'm looking for, I'm not looking for T37, I'm just looking for 14s that are cheap, you would go there, you would click 14s rim and tire sets, you would go from low to high, go to this, go to price, and then here you have it. These are the cheapest rims. The bolt pattern is right here, so this is 4x100, 4x100, and then you would just see them like this. I actually just sent off to get some rims from a Honda Life that I'm gonna get. I think they were like $250, but regardless of that, you can see a bunch of rims here. And then if you're a baller and not broke like me, you could go from high to low. And then look, you got some T37s for like 2 G's or something like that. You got some Rays over here, whatever these look like. That's crazy that they go for that much. But yeah, that's one way to do it, like more TE37s. If you don't want to do that way and you want to search just the name of the rim, you can put TE37 right here. And it would show you all types of sizes. So these are 19s, 18s, 18s. The bolt pattern is right here. If you want to search by bolt pattern too, you can just copy this under PCD. Copy that, bring it here, and just paste it. And it'll show you all the rims, regardless of the brand, regardless of the size. These are 20s. These are 19s, these are 19s, 15s, 20s, and then even for the Hi-Jet guys, because I know a lot of people have issues finding rims for the old Hi-Jets, you would just copy this, bring it here and do the same thing, but instead of 100, you just put 110. And then here are the rims that will fit your car. You can see these are like the 4-lug universal. These are really popular because they fit the Sandbar, every K-truck really, Sandbar, Suzuki, Honda, Hi-Jet, and then you can see the prices. They're not bad. I was actually looking at these yesterday. They're 14s, and they look nice. They have a 3-star rating too. The tires are like summer tires. Literally was just looking at this yesterday. That's not a bad price at all for rims that fit any single K-car basically. So here you have it, bunch of rims. Now let's get into parts if you're not looking for rims. So you would go back home, car supplies, or really just search, and then let's say you want parts for your Jimny. My last search, JA11. You will come here and then you have 209 options of things to go from. So seat rails, bumper, spare tire cover, steering wheel, roof rack, bunch of stuff like that. If you have a Miata, you go to NA6. The way you search for it's from your VIN. NA6, bunch of Miata stuff. Let's say I have a NA8. That's a newer Miata. It'll show you stuff here. Let's say you have a Honda. What is that? H4. Here you have some Honda stuff. You have to make sure to click it too, because I don't think this is to a Honda Acti. Sometimes it says what car it goes to. So look, this is a Honda Stepwagon. I'm not sure why it's under HH3, but you always want to make sure to double check. because you kind of just tell like these are way too many seat covers for your car. So make sure to always double check. So that's kind of it for UpGarage. You can pull like EK9. It's really just a one-stop shop. Look, you got some Type R rims right here, some Type R seats. And then if you want to go back to home again and you don't really want to search, you want to just do it this way, you can go to audio stuff, aero, muffler, headlights. You could even do by make. They make this website very, very easy to navigate to. Look, wheels, aluminum, steel, speakers, head units, suspension, brakes, body parts. Like, the list goes on and on and on. One last thing on the wheels and tires is right here. I'll break this completely down. This is the tire size, obviously. This is the wheel size. This is the bolt pattern. And then this is the year that the tires were manufactured. So not the rims, obviously, the tires. So these are 2020. These are basically brand new tires. 2020. When it's blank, there's obviously no tires. Literally just the rims. And then these are staggered. You can get that right there. They sell some spacers here. That's kind of it for UpGarage. Very straightforward, very easy to use. They don't have as much things as Yahoo Auctions and Buyee, but it's a very good like one-stop shop for almost anything. So now for the most important part. You found exactly what you want to buy. You're like, okay, cool. I want to go over here. I'm going to put J11 and I want to buy these shackles. I looked at the price. I looked at the pictures. Everything pans out. I'm like, what do I do next? From here, you want to go to the Facebook group. You want to search UpGarage Parts Run or just the word UpGarage. I'm going to put UpGarage Parts Run for this. And you want to literally find a post just like this that is actually valid. So this is from August 29th. It says, if you need parts from UpGarage, post your links below. I will be going September 2nd. He did another one November 13th that he's going to go on the 17th. And he does these like every couple weeks, every couple days, stuff like that. And you would want to do is go back to your posts. Click this, copy it, bring it over here if this was a valid post, and then just comment below exactly what you want. Hey, I want this. Boom, that's it. From there, these are all the steps to the parts to get to you from UpGarage. So he's going to message you saying, hey, it costs $50 to get for your parts from UpGarage to UpGarage, tax, everything included. And then it's going to get to his personal possession. He's going to open that part. I'm going to put my name here and show you guys an example. It'll look something like this. Nicholas, you're up. Your parts are here from UpGarage. I sent the links to the ninjas. Everyone got paid. He's now going to tell me how much it costs from Japan to New York. Shipping depends on where you live and what you order. Obviously, something like this was super light, so it wasn't too expensive. And turnaround time is literally like sometimes less than a week. I've ordered parts on Monday and got them by the weekend, so turnaround time is usually very quickly. And that's basically how UpGarage works. You got to pay for the part, the tax, AllThingZJDM, shipping it from UpGarage to UpGarage, and then getting it from him to you. That's the full breakdown. UpGarage website is very easy to use. Now let's get into Buyee. So Buyee or Yahoo Auction is very cool because it's kind of like Craigslist. Like, UpGarage is great, but they don't have a lot of K-car stuff on there. They more have, like, the big boy stuff, like EK9, Skyline, like S15, stuff like that. But on Buyee, you can kind of find anything. Like, right now, there's Pokemon cards, there's watches, there's bags, there's Nintendo Switch stuff, really anything. And the way you search for it's kind of exactly the same. You would still put J11 if you want something for a Jimny. And you can see here they have full cars, rims, seat covers, shackles, roof baskets. They have everything you really need here. But what I used to do is just search for days. Never really able to find exactly what I needed. If I just need taillights, I'm not trying to go through 40 pages to find taillights. So what you would do is go put taillight here. J11 taillight. Search. And nothing will come up. That was my issue over and over. So what you have to do is take this taillight, copy it, go to Google Translate, paste it here, translate it from English to Japanese, and then copy that, go back to Buyee, put the J11 still there, paste it, search again, and what do you know? There's taillights everywhere. Once I found that out, it made life so much easier. So look, bunch of taillights. They got 4 pages of taillights. Very easy to find. Now we can go to, you know, any car. It's the same thing. You search by the VIN. So EK9. Let's say I need EK9 bumper. I'm going to put EK9 bumper. Nothing. What is going on? Are you telling me there's no bumpers? Nope. We're going to go back to Google Translate. Put bumper. Copy that. Bring it back. Paste it. Ta-da! Bumpers. So that kind of goes for everything. Same with engines. If you need a 2JZ engine, you just go to 2JZ. Well, you don't really need to Google Translate this. But 2JZ, boom, here's everything you have. And you really could find anything on here. Like, I can put Pokemon, and there'll be Pokemon cards, Pokemon games, a bunch of stuff. And then I can put HH3, For all my Acti homies. Look, they got California mirrors. A bunch of stuff. One thing I do have to mention about Buyee though is that we're only going to do parts that are buy it now. So for example, you see this California mirror right here. There isn't a buy it now price, so this is something that you won't be able to go. You got to find one that's buy it now. Like this one is bidding very similar to eBay and stuff like that, where back in the day before some people ruined it, unfortunately. That's why I want to make a bunch of these videos so like we can continue to get parts, because if you're in the group, you see that Minnie puts all the time that he doesn't want to do parts, but Ron, shout out to Ron, is making him do it. So something like this, unfortunately, you cannot get. You just got to find like your own, but that really isn't the end of the world, because for example, I could put HH3 and I can put California here, copy that, bring it over here, and I'm pretty sure that there'll be a buy it now California mirror somewhere. Like look right here, 93 bucks, 101 bucks, 51 bucks, 122, 77. It isn't like a drastic price difference. Like yes, this one is $31, but there's 2 days left, and I'm sure you've been on eBay or any bidding website where this obviously is going to go up. You can put a freaking Moto Compo here, and they start off at $30. And then obviously when it gets closer to the end, you'll be able to get the real price. Like this is $400. Obviously, I'm not going to be like, wow, I get a Moto Compo $400. No, that's not realistic. So you got to find things that buy it now, stuff like this little helmet right here, $700. Might have to send him that link. But anyways, that's how Buyee works. It's very simple, same exact process. If you want to order something from here, the only difference from that and UpGarage is that you actually can send him links whenever. So you don't have to wait for a Yahoo auction post. I'm not sure if he's doing that anymore, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't do that. So you can just message him right away like, hey, Minnie, I want to buy this. Just be ready to pay right away. We're not doing this whole like, hey, I want to buy this Moto Compo helmet. It's $778. Can I pay you in 2 weeks? Like, we're not doing that. So right away, if I wanted to buy this, I'll be ready to pay him on Zelle and on Cash App. Unfortunately, PayPal's not available right now, but on Zelle or Cash App, I'll be like, okay, cool, this is $778. We're just going to assume tax, shipping. I should have $900 ready to go right away. You don't want to come here like, hey, I have $778. Let's be realistic. There's tax, there's shipping, there's a whole bunch of things that go into ordering this. And then you don't want to send something that ends in 20 minutes. So this ends in 3 days. He has, I'm not going to say more than enough time, but more than enough time. You don't want to send him something like, if I go over here and put ending soon, you got to remember the time difference too. So this ends in 1 hour. I'm not going to send him this and be like, oh my God, can you give me this right now? He could be sleeping. Literally, it's like, I think 2 or 3 a.m. right now in Japan when I'm recording this. I'm not going to send him something that ends in 2 or 3 hours. I want to find something that ends in a day, 12 hours at least. Like, give 12 hours at least. That way I have more than enough time to get exactly what I want to get. So that's how Buyee works. Let me know in the comment section if you guys want to break down anything else. I'm trying to see if I missed anything out. Like I mentioned, the way it works really is you're paying for the part, the tax, the ninjas, shipping it from UpGarage to UpGarage, or shipping it from wherever it is in Japan on Yahoo auction to him, and then shipping it from there to you. And if it's a container or something like a bumper like that, it's still shipping it from UpGarage, then shipping it to him to the container yard, and then the fee they charge to load it on the container. So there's a whole bunch of little fees. Don't look at one price and be like, wow, this helmet should be $789, whatever it was. That's not realistic. If you go anywhere in the world, it's not going to be that way, and it's literally across the world. So don't expect it to be $800 or $10 shipping. That's just not real. I went over form of payments. It's Cash App and Zelle. Oh, admins too. A lot of times if you guys have a question, you can just go to the Facebook group right here. You go to members, and then it shows all the admins right here that you can message. You guys can always message me. I'm always ready to answer any question. But here's the list of all the admins. If you have any questions, you can hit up all of these people right here. So I think I'm going to end this video here. Like I mentioned, I want this to be a series. I want maybe the next video we'll go over like clipped cars, how to find things like that. I want to get more into like the Tennessee and like container shipping. From what I know, if you're unable to pick it up in Tennessee, we're going to figure out a way where to get like a meetup location. So for example, let's say I live in New York, right? And people from Boston, Rhode Island, Philly, Jersey, stuff like that, I'll maybe pick up all the parts from Tennessee, bring them to like a central location in New York, and then you guys can come to me and pick everything up, and we'll figure out a way that way. I'm not 100% sure, so I'm not going to mention that in this video, but that should be coming soon. How to find clip cars should be coming soon. The group is only going to grow more and more, so I'm excited to make a bunch of videos like this, but hopefully this video was helpful. If you guys enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, more videos coming soon. And shout out to AllThingZJDM for making this possible. Without him, we wouldn't be able to order really anything, and it'll make life a lot more difficult. So shout out to you guys. Shout out to everybody watching. Peace out.
Remember the name. This is way before the fame.